Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It is overcast. It is supposed to rain, but the only way I'm going to get this done is to try my best to do as much as I can until the rain starts. So I'm going to try and do these stones. Yes, my hip still hurts, but I'm going to have to push through it if I'm going to get this done. It's been, what, a week now, and I've just got to get this done. Like I said, I'm not going to do a professional job at it. I'm just going to put them in place, do my best, and next year, hopefully, we'll have a proper summer, or I should say a proper spring, a proper summer. These past few months, it's been like hot, a heat wave, and then it'd be freezing cold, like 10 degrees at night Celsius, and then it'll get hot again, and then it'll get cold. Now we're going through all this rain that they keep saying rain, and half the time it doesn't. So you know what, sometimes you just got to take the bull by the horn and just go for it. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to be working in this garden bed, so cross your fingers it doesn't rain and I get everything done I want it to. And so here we go. I am going to get these stones done no matter how hard it is on me, just because we got to get it done. All right. Not really anywhere to put your feet. And yeah, probably stepping on some of this, but no choice. And this fence is not very good. You can't really lean on it because it's already leaning. So I gotta try and maneuver without leaning too much on the fence. I'm doing this to move the soil. that part's done. We can always tweak it next year. All right. So now we're gonna dig here to plant those perennials and get rid of some of this grass. So this is stuff that's going to come up every year, year after year. All right, I got some tools. I don't know if the boots I'm wearing are hiking boots or if they're winter boots. I have no idea. It doesn't say. I don't see any name tag on it. Keen. It says Keen on the side. I believe they're a good brand. But anyways, let's dig and bury those perennials. We're removing the grass. We will reuse the soil once we remove the grass. Yeah, so these boots, whatever they are really, really good. Like you saw me kick the stones. Yes, I felt it on my toes, but it wasn't too bad. Another reason why I'm anxious to get this done with is because I have projects inside I want to do, but I don't feel like I'm ready to do them because there's all this gardening to do. All right. So now we're going to pull as much as the grass and weeds as we can and plant 3 of the plants and then continue removing the weeds in the front. Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't even in focus. Okay, we're doing that area now. I just dug up all this here and it's on this pile here. I'm just anxious to get this all done. Let me go grab my gloves. Okay, I also got myself a knee pad. Oh, I should get that bench. Help me get up. So there's my knee pad. I got this tool to help break it up. And I've got the 3 fingers to help also. I got my gloves. Let me just go get my bench. All right, I got my bench. Yes, you can use it as a kneeling, but it elevates it, and I prefer being closer to the ground. But I will leave it here to help me get up and down. Hopefully I'm in camera view. And we're gonna get these 3 planted and get all this grass out of here. All right, move this out of my way. Okay, so gotta remove all this grass. There's a bunch of roots here. I don't know what it's from. Just gonna get rid of whatever roots we can. Thinking it's mostly all grass. Okay. I know you won't be able to see everything I do, but we do our best, right? All right. And that's all I'm doing right now. It's just getting rid of whatever roots I come across. All right. So I'm going to now go through this pile. Any soil we will throw back in. Any grass we're going to toss to the side. I don't need my glasses right now. This is a whole chunk of roots. Like, look at this. You want to save the soil because you don't want to have to add too much. You don't want any of these roots. And if some roots fall down, well, we're gonna sift through all that anyways. So if there's any roots in there, you can always pull it out. And remember, nothing is 100%. You will still get weeds and grass coming up and stuff. And that's why I say you're constantly weeding. It never ends. Ooh, there's a worm in there. Ooh, 2 worms. There's a worm in there. There's another one here. Which is good. They're aerating the soil. We like worms. Some of the soil I am getting rid of just because I need room to replace it with good healthy soil, right? I don't have any more sheep manure other than what's in that tote. So I need what's in there for this. The planters, the little pots that I'll do next, they can have worm castings. And I do have chicken poop too, so. See, you can tell this soil here has perlite. I don't know if you can see it from the camera. I don't know how good the angle is, but there's perlite in this clump. And that means this is the part of the soil that I've enriched in the past. Because perlite does decompose, but it takes a long time. It's almost like styrofoam. I think I put perlite in here. I'd say that was like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years, probably 4. Okay, one more clump. There we go. That's all we're doing. You look for the roots, get rid of the roots. And then whatever soil came out of it, if you can, put as much of it back as you can. See, you can tell. The white is the root side. It actually grows this way. So you want to remove that. See, some of this is just dead growth. There's no root on it. So those are okay. They'll just decompose, right? All right. So now we're going to look at the line, the grass line. Oh, there's a root. Oh yeah, and pine cones we don't like. Because these pine cones have seeds in it. And you don't want a tree to grow here. No pine cones. All right. Now I'm going to get up. I didn't need these guys. It was good to have in case, but I didn't need it. I gotta be careful. I have my lily of the valley here. I don't want to hurt it. All right. That part's done. So now you can see how deep, I don't know if you can see my hand, how deep this is over here. This is smaller and this is even smaller. So we've got to continue that line all the way across here. Got to be careful of my plants that are growing. So let's start in this area because this area is going to be the hardest. Because we got to be really careful. Let me see how you're focused. Oh yeah, you're good. I am going to move you a bit out of my way though, just because I need to get around, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. We need the shovel. I'm trying to see. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not good. I want to be there because if I'm not mistaken, that is the lily of the valley. And I'm going to be working around there first because there's a bunch of grass here. So there's the lily of the valley here. And it looks like more is coming up. And then this, I suspect, is strawberries, but I'm not sure. But there are weeds all around and grass. So we're going to start here, then go in here, get rid of this prickly one. And then the rest I'll have to do on my hands and knees. So let's go here first. Now the line is here for the planting bed. It's right about here. Now it is close to the lily of the valley, so we do want to be careful. I'm just chopping it all up right now. So there's smaller chunks being lifted out. You just want to break it all up. And it looks like the sun is trying to come out. All right. Look how long the grass roots are. So this is the top. Look how long it goes. Their roots are pretty deep. And I wanted to show you, I haven't planted anything in this bed. Like it was from this post to that post over there. Over here, I have not planted anything. And if you look, can you see that? This is one of the peat pots. So this has at least been in there for 2 years and it has not broken down. So that's why I started with peat pots this year, and then I discovered this online though. They take a long time to decompose. So our peat pots are really good. I don't know, it looks like it's synthetic, because if it was anything organic, it would have disappeared by now, right? And it has not. So we're talking this year, because I wanted to do this, I have not planted anything here. And then last year I planted from fence post to fence post. But I didn't right on the fence post because I had baby's breath there from my daughter. And I had the hollyhocks up against the post from the year before. So I didn't plant anything along there. So this was at least 2 summers ago. Like I guess we would say 2021. And look, so I'm not using peat pots anymore. You're better off using, you know, like the bottom half of a pop bottle, or a 4-liter milk jug, the bottom half. Things like that, that you know is plastic and you're not putting in the ground. Because these things, I don't know. I just wanted to show you. This is like spring of 2021 I probably planted it. So do question things when they say, oh, this is good to use. Well, I thought it was too. But you know what? It's not. Okay, this is the last one I'm going to, because now we're right at the fence post. So this is the last one here. I'm going to actually use a shovel. The rest is all going to be on my hands and knees. Like, look at the root system of grass. And just so you know, that's the seed pod for the grass. So that means it would have dropped more seeds and would have gotten even more dense. All right, whoop, seed pod. You gotta remove those. There's a pine cone. All right. I don't want to go any closer with the shovel. Because there's the lily of the valley and there's the little baby. So now we're going to move down this way. Actually, I'm going to get the other thing. Because I don't know where I left off. So this has all been done. Oh. All right, so I guess I'm right about here now. All right. Right about here. Okay, now I'm at the lilac. So this is going to have to be done by hand. All right, I think that's it. Shake off the grass and we're good to plant. I should get rid of all this pile too. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to do a quick cleanup. I'll pause you and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. As you can see, I not only cleaned up, but I also finished. I didn't think you'd want to see me pulling more grass weeds, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to add that soil from the tote. Let me grab it. Okay, I got my wagon with all the supplies. So, I think the first thing we're going to do, just because of the way the soil is very sandy and depleted, this not only helps with aeration, but it also holds moisture, right? So I think we're going to mix some of this in first. Where's my pitchfork? Tell ya, I love my pitchfork. All right, so we're going to put this into the soil first. I did go in front of the lilac a bit. Let's see where you're positioned. All right, so that should be good. All right, just to mix it into the lower layer. Okay, so now we're going to add my mix. Ooh, on the bottom is mostly peat moss. Oh well. I think that should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Maybe a little bit more. Since it is mostly peat moss on the bottom, I guess I didn't mix it all the way to the bottom. All right, now the pitchfork, what did I do with it? There it is. So we're going to move some of it back here to this area. And we're just mixing it in with the native soil. Remember, there is some sheep manure in here. Granted, there's probably more peat moss at this point. All right, now we need the rake to try to even it out. Now, on this side, the soil is lower. Actually, on this side, it's kind of low too. I guess it's just the edge here. So basically, you're trying to make it somewhat level. don't forget when you water it, it's going to pack down a bit, right? All right, I think we can plant those 3 plants now. All right. So, this one does not like a lot of sun, so he's going to go here with the hollyhocks. And the hollyhock, I'm going to put him in the back. So as the hollyhocks grow, they're going to shade the delphinium a bit. Because the hollyhocks are also going to get really tall. So it'll give it a bit of shade. The hollyhocks will be in the front. Now these 3, all like full sun. Ooh. So 24 inches, 30 inches, 30 inches to 48 inches. Okay, so this is Echinacea, Gaillardia, Shasta Daisy. So that's the one that we have along the front there. So because it's along the front, I think I'll put that one here. It's also the shortest, 24 inch. It will kind of frame it out, you know, like on 2 sides. So we'll put this guy here inside of the fence post. Maybe even a little more over. Now lilacs are purple. Echinacea could be purple. Yeah, it says up to 48 inches. So this is the taller one. It could be purple. And then we have 2 purples together. And this one says a mix. So this is a mix of color. But it only goes 30 inches. So I'm going to put this one on this side of the fence post. And then we'll take our chances with that guy. So there we go. And that's how we're going to plant them. Now, in order to plant them, we need the bone meal. And the slow release fertilizer. So bone meal goes first, and then this goes at the end. And I need my knee pad. Where's my knee pad from the bench? Okay, put the bench here. The knee pad kind of central. So I can do all 3. No, I'm right-handed, so I need... Yeah, no, I need it on this side. Okay, here goes. I'm going to start with this guy. Now remember, perennials will spread. So that one is going to take up like the whole, it could even come over this way. Like it's going to take up that whole space. This one's going to be huge. This one, like they're all going to take up big space. So I'm wondering if maybe I should put this one a little further back so it's against the stone where that curve is. Same with this one, back here where that curve is, and put this more in the forefront. Might give it a little more room, right? Oh, I forgot my shovel. Oh well, my hands will work. All right, so now we're gonna make a hole. See, we're finding more roots, and that's fine. Just pull them out. All right, the tag I'm gonna put in the back, facing the stone so the sun doesn't bleach it, because look at this, the sun bleached it. It's hard to see the 30 inch to 48 inch. So we face it away from the sun. Oh, how am I supposed to do this with one hand? Uh-oh. All right. Ooh, the roots on the, nope. Yeah, there's some roots on the bottom. So it's doing good. Oh yeah, look at that. And this is one I planted from seed. So it's doing really well. Okay, I want it a little deeper though, just because when it gets watered, it's gonna all pack down, right? And later on in the year, I'll probably have to top up the soil. Because like I've said many times, when you water it, the soil will go down. Oh, sorry, this might be, oh, and I forgot to put the bone meal, didn't I? I just get so anxious to plant it because I want it to grow. I think of what it's gonna look like. And I want to plant it, and then I completely forget. Oh well, we're going to put some here. I don't know if it'll help, but it can't hurt. All right, next one. I'm going to do that one. That one's way in. Maybe I'll do that one first because that's harder. Oh, oh, I've got my claw here. That'll help. The hand one. Okay. So that curve, I wanted it right here, didn't I? See, he's been drying out. They really need to be in the ground. Look at the root system on this. Wow, this is going to be hard to get out. Yeah, I'm breaking some of the roots. Look at this. Oh my God. It's a happy camper, I tell ya. The hole keeps collapsing. All right, he's planted. Oh, this one I don't need. All right, last one. So right about here. You know, I keep saying it, you think I'd learn? Yeah, I think I'd learn. All right, is this deep enough? Yeah, maybe. Another one with a good root system. Oh, look at that. Holy, I've never started a plant that had that much root when I went to plant it. Wow. Never had that happen. This is the Gaillardia. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I think I just saw a beetle. Oh well, beetles are fine. They're not gonna hurt you. In fact, I think some beetles, don't they eat mealybugs or something, or ants? All right. Oh my God, people. I am so happy this is finally done. It's just I gotta weed all that now. But this is all done. I'm so happy. Happy, happy. Oh, I was dreading to do this. As you probably could tell, I kept stalling. Oh! It's all done now. Yay! And I've got my poppies. And then hopefully the lily of the valley will cover up in the front. The raspberry bush doesn't belong there, but whatever. I'm not changing it this year. If at all. Alright, so I'm going to clean up. Get rid of this. Sorry. I know you can't see me, but I'm basically cleaning up. Because it got all cloudy and overcast again. Now, I do want these, I have these stepping stones. I do want to put them in. So, I want one right over here. There's nothing here to save, so I'm putting it right there. Because don't forget, along the back, look, we got a weed already. This guy's a weed. So I need somewhere to stand, and then I can always put my foot on here and weed it. But you need stones in the garden so that you can do what you need to do. Anyways, that'll be for another time. So let's give this some vitamins. There we go. Water it and we're done. So I'm going to leave you here 56 minutes. As you know, I don't edit. So otherwise I would have sped up some of the work I was doing. But that's it. I'm just going to grab the garden hose, hose it down, and it's done. So my next video will be some more of the vegetable garden. All right, do what makes you happy, and everything else will... Oh, I can't even think. I'm so tired. Everything else will fall into place. There you go. All right, everybody. Take care. See you on the next one.